Well, hey everybody. In the world of multitasking, pricey, luxury skincare serums, there are a multitude of choices, I know. Well, let's take these two heavyweight champions from that group, Jennifer Lopez's olive oil based, that JLo Glow Serum, and compare it to Cindy Crawford's Meaningful Beauty Youth Activating Melon Serum. The promise of both of these super serums to be able to turn back the clock, or at least keep it from going forward, on your skin, especially when they're combined with other anti-aging skincare ingredients and products. Well, today, after testing both of these products for over 6 months, I'm going to be revealing my results and recommendations for you. So which one will come out on top? JLo with her olive oil complex based serum, need salt, or Cindy Crawford and her Meaningful Beauty and the melon. Yes. All right, all kidding aside, let's take a serious look today at these two serums. Now, for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you know that my channel is all about ingredients over brand name and price, and that includes celebrity brands. So today's video is going to be no different. We're going to pick apart these two serums to see what benefits you're going to be getting, if any. And if you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. My channel is here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's something that you've been looking for here on YouTube, be sure to take a moment and subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when my new videos are up every week. All right, so I've used and tested these two products out for the last about 6 months, totally exhausting my supply, both bottles. And I've come to some conclusions on both of them. But first, let me remind you all that the powerhouse behind both of these particular brands is a company, a large behemoth of a marketing company called Guthy-Renker. And of course that means they are the powerhouse marketing firm behind these large brands like Victoria Principles, The Principal Secret, Proactive. I mean, we've all heard of Proactive, been around for a long time. Crepe Erase and Westmore Beauty. So big brands that we've all seen and heard for years. And it's important that we understand the powerful marketing techniques that are used behind these brands. A lot of times like infomercials, we've all seen those. And of course, all of this without any regard to whether these products actually work well or not. And right up front, I have to give credit to Jennifer Lopez on having a hand in her marketing, because the formula that they're using for hers is much different than what we've seen in the past with all those infomercials and celebrities that come in touting the benefits. You don't see things like that. Also, no tricky auto ship programs, which are a trademark of Guthy-Renker marketing programs. You don't really see that with JLo's line. You do have the option to do that for a 15% discount, but it's very well spelled out, and it's not a requirement that you do that in order to get those products in the door at a reasonable price. So let's talk about both of these serums that I tested extensively face-to-face, no pun intended. The first up on the block is that JLo Glow, which is Jennifer Lopez's primary serum in her skincare routine. That is an olive oil complex based serum. The most notable ingredients in this product are things like niacinamide, squalane, yeah, we've heard of those before, an olive oil complex, which just means olive oil, also some olive oil 8 esters, fermented rice water, and also peptides. So this is a multitasking serum that is going to replace several items in a skincare routine that should be, as it's formulated, very good for your skin. Now, the interesting and unique thing about this serum is that it takes sort of the best from Korean skincare, fermented rice, and some of the best from Italian skincare, the olive oil complex, and combines it into one serum, something you're not going to see in other skincare brands. So very, very unique. Now, my personal experience with this serum has been a very positive one. It is a very light serum that's very absorbable. And is that a word, absorbable? Well, anyway, it absorbs very, very quickly and very, very well. Leaves no sticky or oily residue behind, which is interesting since it does have that amount of olive oil in the serum. A little bit of this product goes a long way. A pearl size will completely cover your face and your neck, even using it twice a day, which means the serum is going to last you a while, which is good when we're talking about luxury pricey skincare serums. Now, even though the package looks like you're getting a ton of serum, it really is the standard 1.5 fluid ounces. But again, even using it morning and night as they direct, this product lasted me 2 months, which means when you take the price of this product, which is usually $79, and that's before first time order discounts or if you do the auto ship, it breaks that price in half, making this less than $40 a month for a premium luxury serum. So that is a really good deal on this product. Now, obviously, this product is designed to be used with other items in the JLo Beauty skincare line, which the good news about this is that it's not an expansive line. She has kept the routines and the products simplified. The kits are small, 4, 5, 6 items at most that you need. Really makes life a lot easier in a skincare routine. Whereas some of the other brands, you've got 59 different products that you can choose from for all these special issues that you have rather than a multitasking serum. So obviously, the pluses for me for JLo Glow Serum is one, that it worked very well for me. It was very unique product, complex ingredient mix. You don't find that very often. It was light. It absorbed well. It worked well with the other products that are in my routine already. I also like the fact that it lasts that 2 months. Their website is very easy to maneuver. They explain everything very well. If you do the auto ship program, you know exactly what you're getting into and how to get out of it. And they give you a 60-day money back guarantee. And the end user ratings for the product have been very high, 4.5 to 5%. So it's avoiding a lot of the issues that you see around customer service and refunds and all of that you see with some of the other larger brands. Now, some of the cons for the product are, obviously, this is very expensive packaging, which probably contributes a lot more to the price than it should. But hey, it's JLo. You know it's going to look like this. Okay, so I get it. Another kind of negative for me is that right now, anyway, they don't have multi-bottle ordering discounts. So if you order 2, you get a special price. They don't have that right now, and I think that would really benefit the line and help people out, because the other con is this is a pricey product at $79. It's going to put it out of reach for many people. So lots of pros and a few cons. So now let's talk about Meaningful Beauty's Youth Activating Melon Serum. This right here, that was designed and created for Cindy Crawford by a French cosmetic surgeon named Dr. Sabah. Now, you had to have been shunning TV for many, many years or living under a bridge somewhere not to have seen one of the many infomercials that are built around Meaningful Beauty products. Nothing wrong with that. That is sort of the old school where we were about 15 years ago when this product was launched. That's how you saw products. You didn't have all the social media we have now. Just can't fault them for staying in that lane, but they are very emotional in your face, usually with other celebrities touting how well these products work. And they had to do that because over the 15-year history, they have had some issues around refunds, people not understanding the auto ship program, the product having some issues with people on their skin, which makes sense. I'm going to go over the ingredients in a minute, but anytime you have a fruit extract or fruit extracts or botanical extracts in a product, you have a potential for irritating sensitive skin. And this particular product does have fragrance. And while as I used it, I didn't smell any fragrance, it is in the ingredient list. So what I decided to do with this one was play the game and go ahead and order through the auto ship program. I took their 7-item entry-level kit and I got 7 items plus about 6 other gift items. So again, this particular line has many, many extra products in it for skin, for hair, specialty issues, you name it. They've got at least 35 different products. So this line has really expanded over the years, but I played the game. I went in and set up the auto ship and ordered the products. And this, of course, the Meaningful Beauty's Youth Activating Melon Serum, which is the one that I chose to compare to the Jennifer Lopez serum because they occupy the same space in a skincare routine and they're formulated to do the same sort of effect or benefit in a skincare routine. So it's really apples to apples that way. Where we get apples to oranges is when we look, oh, maybe it should be apples to melons. When we get to apples to melons is when we start looking at the ingredient list. Obviously, if you know the story, the whole premise of Meaningful Beauty's line is that cucumis melon, basically cantaloupe, because it doesn't rot or degrade or decompose as quickly as other fruit. So it's supposed to do the same thing for your skin. And I'm sorry, those are not really nice words. I tried to find words better than rot and disintegrate and decompose. But That is what it is. So the premise is that because this particular melon has these properties in an extract, it supposedly can do the same thing for your skin. Now, melon is a natural exfoliator and brightener of skin, so it's going to do that. It's going to help with texture right off. But let's take a look at the notable ingredients in this particular formula. Obviously, cucumis mellow extract is in there. That's the melon. And things like dimethicone. There are also botanicals like orchid leaf extract, propanediol, titanium dioxide, and of course hyaluronic acid, which we all know is very hydrating. So more of an old school formulation that we usually see in serums, plus this one again has fragrance. Now there is a unique thing about this serum. If you look closely, you can see these little orange beads. What they do is they protect the melon extract in these little beads that once you put them on your fingers and begin to rub them together to apply them to your face, those little, it's like little mini ampules open and allow that extract to be mixed into the serum you're putting on your face. So that's a very unique delivery serum. I really like that. Now, my personal experience with this is that it takes a couple of pumps, and they do tell you that in the instruction card. One for your face and one for your neck, both pearl size. So it doesn't take a lot of this product to get the coverage you need for your face and your neck. One pump for each, a pearl size for each. So the full size version of this product, which would be 1 fluid ounce, will last you about a month. That's $64. So it's not as price friendly as that JLo Glow Serum. Also, obviously, this serum is designed to be used with other meaningful beauty products. So I did, since I received those, test it out with those to see if it made any difference in my skin. Overall, I didn't notice a whole lot of difference other than that sort of sticky residue left behind. I didn't get the same amount of brightening that I saw, or tone correcting that I saw with the JLo serum. However, that said, the serum was very hydrating, if just a little bit sticky. I also tried pairing this product with the Age Recovery Night Cream with retinol, which I received with the other 7 items, just to see if it made a big difference, and it really didn't. So then what are the pros for the Meaningful Beauty Youth Activating Melon Serum? Well, as I said, it's been around for 15 years, and they have expanded out the line to give you products for both hair and skin and specific issues. The premise and science behind the melon extract is good. It is going to give you a better skin texture over time, and it should, with long enough use, brighten and even your skin tone, even though that's not something I saw in the initial 60 days. They too give a 60-day money-back guarantee and offer an auto ship program. And they also offer a way for you to mix and match products, pick your own favorites to create that auto ship program. And they do offer many, many different types of discounts. So all of that's really good on the Meaningful Beauty positive side. Now for the negatives, or the cons. The first thing I want to say is that the fact that there is melon and fragrance in this product means you really do need to do a patch test before you use it. You really should do that with any product. But if you have sensitive skin, this may not be a product for you. And in this particular product's history, there has been issue with skin irritation and rashes. So that's something to consider. It really is pretty pricey for the amount of product that you get. I do realize it's highly unique in that it is a melon product that you don't really see on the market anywhere else. And of course, 1 fluid ounce at $64 is not going to give you as much bang for your buck. Now, there's also the issue surrounding the refunds and the auto ship program and all of the issues they had in 2014 and 15. There's some lawsuits about fraud. All of that stuff was settled out. My personal experience with canceling the auto ship program, which I did so I could include it in this video, was it was actually very simple. I went on, there was an online chat. I told them that I tested products, I was honest, and that I didn't need any more of this and I wanted to cancel the auto ship program. They did offer me a way to stay in that and keep my discounts with just 3 of my products, and offered to stall or postpone the account for 4 months, which is all really great if that's what you need. But when I pushed back and said, I really don't want to take the product anymore, they were very gracious and closed out the auto ship program. So whatever issues they had with customer service or this particular auto ship program, I didn't have that issue. That was my experience. I think they did a great job. So actually, I would kind of move this to the positive side. So drum roll, please. Out of these 2 products, which one do you think I would recommend or have you use in your skincare routine? Which one would I order again? Obviously, that JLo Glow Serum is the one that I would choose. I like the new age, if you want to call it that, a more cutting edge formula that uses multitasking ingredients so that I can get rid of several items in my skincare routine, which helps reduce the actual cost of the product in my skincare routine. And I also liked how well the product works, absorbs into my skin, and especially that factor that I can get almost 2 months out of one bottle of 1.5 fluid ounces. So really happy with my experience with this particular product. Now, I hope today's video helped explain the difference between these two very popular skincare luxury serums, what the ingredients are, the difference between the two, and how they might fit in your own skincare routine. If the video was helpful, please give it a like, share it out, and let me know in the comments below if you've used these, how they work for you, or if you've used another luxury skincare serum that you like. Maybe I'll review it. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be sure and read those. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. You know how much I appreciate you. Stay beautiful. I love you guys, and I'll see you over on the next video.